that's really a thing, of the Neil Haley show, the Frank Fiore show, and the Artilla podcast with our host, Dr. Muhammad, Frank Fiore, Paul Hollis, author of the Hollow Man series, owner of Hollow Man Publishing, and me, Neil Haley, the media giant. Appreciate it, guys. Let's go right into it, Frank. You're learning with AI, as we all are learning. And I would tell you, one day it sounds great, another day it sounds terrible. Then it's great again, or it decides to slow down. And that's what we're dealing with, Frank, with AI. We're just such in a beta phase right now.
Well, that's true. I mean, I was trying to edit in Sora my my prompts, I don't know how good it is, even though it shows you in the settings, it shows you what it can do. You can edit, you could trim, you could do all that stuff. But you need to have Sora. You need to have Chat GPT Pro, which is expensive. It's $20 a month. I just have the basic $25 a month. So I'm working. I'm doing a workaround, which seems to work. I'm using Chat GTP to write the prompts and change the prompts if I don't see what I want when I run it through Sora. So I'm kind of doing some I don't know, meatballs meatball videos, chopping them up little by little. And Sora's ChatGPT is pretty good. Here's my problem. Like, one of the big problems is that uh, if you edit this trailer, it comes back with different views. I said, no, 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 I like that. I want to keep that. And so it tells me what to do. Okay. But then again, I'm not technical. So they don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna do it. Show me what to do. And sure enough, they'll come back with a prompt based on what they said. So if I've gotten that far with the meatball prompting, and what's
Yeah.
fascinating is that ChatGPT will obey me, and say, okay, don't tell me what to do, show me, and then it does prints out the chat prompt, prints out the prompt that I can throw into Sora. So that's as far as I've got so far.
Wow. It's interesting, to say the least, Frank. What are your thoughts, Dr. Muhammad, what he's been doing?
Yeah, well, first, your intro hit me when you were describing Neil that some days it's good, sometimes it's bad. Like, my feeling was like, hey, that's life. You know, it sounds like life. But yes, I think we humans, as a species, we're a species that looks for problems to find solutions, and we're constantly in that, and that's how we make our money. Is that we find a problem, and then we have to find a solution that we apply to ourselves, and then we sell it. And that's what I hear, Frank. You went to use a tool, and then you find an issue, and then you find a workaround, and then you came back, and then you stitched it, and then tomorrow they will solve that, and then you will want to do the next level, and then there will be a problem. I'm just happy to hear this. We are not looking for the perfection. I think we're making it happen step by step. And AI is kind of the development of AI is kind of mimicking our own intellectual development.
Yeah.
If it's not too broad.
Yeah, I agree with you. And this is the process we're dealing with, and we have to deal with it. And it's the pain of growing. Frank and I were having a conversation in the green room at one point. We call it the green room, Frank, when we're not live. And in the green room, in the media giant green room, Frank and I were talking about the biggest challenge we're dealing with is Sora 2 is piloting right now. It is a beta. It is not even
Mm.
available for everybody. So we're
Yeah.
asking ChatGPT and to give us advice on how to use a platform that's not even all the information is not even out to the public yet, which makes it very, very difficult, more difficult than I couldn't even imagine. So that's the biggest challenge I feel is so much as this is in beta, but I like your point, Dr. Muhammad. It's life, but that's why we have robots, so we don't have life.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we
And
so
also,
we have artificial intelligence that does not make mistakes. I guess these were all misnomers. But let's go back to Frank. Frank, what are your thoughts on what Muhammad and I are saying?
Yeah, yeah, but the objective that we want to do is that we want to make an AI movie, and so
Yeah.
we'll start with an AI trailer. And yeah, there's a lot of challenges. You got to use the meat up here, the brain, in
Yes.
order to work around and work with AI. AI will, will anticipate. We'll say, "Would you like me to do this?" Oh, okay, yeah, do that. But also when it does, it doesn't do it right. So you have
Yes.
to use your brain on how. Like right now, I decided that the trailer that I'm doing. The first scene, okay, is about an elk, the elk that which is the a major character in the trailer, and I want the elk to stand there, and all of a sudden get shot. He shakes it off and then charges. That's all about a 3 second shot. And so I'm working on that now. But even though I say that, it's not doing it. It's doing some of it,
Mm.
but it's not doing all of it, or it's not doing it
Yeah.
right. And when I was talking to AI, chat GPT, I was saying this is the problem. How do I get around it? And it did. I asked it how to. What do I do to remember the scene that I have, and you're just editing it, not totally changing it. And it did give me some instructions. So I'm feeling secure, feel confident that by just editing the chat excuse me, editing the prompt using Chat GPT, I think it could solve the problem. But again, I found
Mm.
out that it would tell me what to do, and I'm not technical. I'm not going to write that code. As it tells me, I say, no, 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 no. Show me what to do. Now show me. So give me the prompt. And oh, okay, and then it gives you that. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting because all we're trying to make is about a 3 minute trailer. Imagine when we got to go for a 60 minute, 60 to 90 minute feature, and that's what we want to do. We got everything that we need, the
Yeah.
screenplay and all that, but it's just a chop that into prompts so that that'll do. And it does. It's challenging. It's challenging.
It's
I
absolutely
think
challenging. Look at
yeah.
Dr. Muhammad.
It's also normal. You have to remember that uh, AI text generation started earlier. So now we are like the AI's models are very good in semantic and text. But video AI generation is still like you're dealing with the 4 years old version of Sora right now. And that explains all these difficulties. This is not yet the Sora adult version, but it's like a 4 years old, 6'10" future NBA player. It has that capacity, but it's not yet there. You have to coach it a lot. And I think what you're using, it's like you're using the 10 years old text generation chat GPT to explain to the 4 years old Sora
Yeah. Is
in a
it?
way.
Is there a better text to video besides Tor?
No,
I know
no,
there's a
this is
lot
all
of that.
new. This is
It's
very
good.
new. It's hard for us to understand how much compute video generation is taking. It takes an enormous amount of GPU and power to create. I'm using my graphic card, which is a powerful one, to make 3 seconds of video. It takes 3 minutes, and
Yeah.
it's not that good.
Yeah, I noticed that server does take a while, and then it'll take a while, and then it comes back and says error. So
Yeah, it's early stage. It's a very difficult technology,
well, that's good
but
because my competitors in creating an AI movie is going to have the same problems as I'm going to have. So
yeah, that's right. If you can move the needle a little bit further than the others, you're good.
yeah, yeah, that's going to be fascinating. But I'm committed. I think we can do it.
Well, I love the
Definitely.
commitment, and that's the exciting thing because at one point you're going to be groundbreaking into this industry to understand this is where we're going, guys.
Yes, and I just discovered actually somebody from our Artilla community just taught me something about the prompting of AIs. Maybe it can be useful to you as well, Frank and Neil. He told me, "Hey, why do you ask an AI to give you the prompt for another AI? Why don't you ask for the meta prompt, not the prompt, but the meta prompt, which is like the further down layer of like a machine talking to a machine and explaining that thing." So maybe you can try it out, Frank, and you can ask, give me the meta prompt for Sora.
Well, let's look
Instead
at
of-
let's share a screen, okay? So I'm going to say share. I want to
Okay.
show you. So
Let me share. Let me give you the ability to share. Hold on.
I just sent you. I'll send.
Okay. No,
Got
it's there. It's good.
Should I try it again?
It's ability. You have the ability to share now. Go ahead.
Oh, you give me the ability to share. Okay. Okay, not yet. Oh,
You see
stop.
your screen. We see some videos,
It says
drafts.
you're on screen share. Okay, so you can see this.
Yeah, we
Yes.
see the Alex videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So here's where I chopped this thing up. Right. I just wanted the first scene, and this is what it's giving me. Okay. It's not exactly what I said. I'll show you what I said. Where's the prompt? That's not it.
Is there a scroll up? Can you scroll
I
up?
think
on
it
that?
over to this is.
Yeah, if you move to the right, I think you can
I
scroll
got
up
it.
further.
See, this is the error I got for the full thing. So I said, okay, I'll just chop up.
There it is.
Okay, now do you see there's the prompt? Do you see the prompt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Prompt is asking and saying that blah, blah, it's not showing him being hit by the rifle shot. It shows him putting his head down, okay, but not showing that. And I said that right in here. A distant rifle. Okay, which he does. He shakes off violently. So it's not exactly right. Now, if I ask it to change this, it's an entirely different picture. So I got to go back.
Yes. So it doesn't have yet the consistent. It doesn't keep the consistency between two different variants. Is that the problem you have, Frank?
Anyway, that's what I mean. I got to tell it now, based on what ChatGPT told me before. There is a way to say, do not change this scene, do not change anything, just add. And so that's the next thing I have to work on. But saying that I can do machine to machine. So I'm not doing machine to machine right now, right?
I think this is already, it looks like it's already organized for video creation. But I think if you can try, when you ask ChatGPT, ask it, give me the meta prompt for Sora for this, and then it will give you kind of a formatting with some bracketed keywords and bracketed organization with indenting.
Oh, here, I'll show you right here.
Yeah. So maybe you can tell it here, give me again the same prompt, but in the meta prompt form. Let's see if it gives you something different. Give me the meta prompt version of the same prompt.
Okay, so go back to Sora and say.
No, in ChatGPT, because ChatGPT gave you the prompt for Sora, right?
Yes, this is the prompt.
Yeah. So maybe here in ChatGPT, can you try give me again the same prompt, but in the meta prompt format as a new chat, as a new question that you ask at the bottom. Ask anything.
Okay, so say, what did you say?
Meta.
I would say just give me the same prompt, but as a meta prompt.
Oops. Make a prompt, huh?
Meta.
No, the same prompt in meta prompt version.
Give me
to
the
see
prompt.
the same prompt.
Is that correct?
But in meta prompt version.
Oh, meta.
Meta,
Yeah.
META.
Oh, META. I thought you said makeup.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Meta prompt. Meta prompt version.
Why meta prompt? Explain that.
Yeah, I will explain it. But don't hit enter yet. Meta prompt version for you went fast.
I want to
meta prompt version for Sora, but I think he will remember that it's for Sora.
But I won't. I don't believe it will remember.
But you see, it's yeah. So maybe you can do it, but I think you see it changed some stuff. You see, it has system directive, global settings. Is there something different here?
Well, yeah. I mean, this is bigger than. Unfortunately, it's taking the whole trailer. I should have just showed it.
Yeah. So to answer your question, Neil, meta is like the lower machine prompt than the human prompt. So the human prompt is very semantic and not so much codified, but the meta prompt is the lower level, which has like more, like code preparation and
So
indenting.
does that work well in Sora too, you think, Dr. Mohammed?
I think between the AIs, they understand it. It explains in more subtle details when you go to the meta level.
But you make
That's what
sure
I
it's only
noticed.
one slide, not 15
Yeah,
slides.
you can
This is the
arrange
whole
it, but
thing.
that's what I noticed with even with my
So
prompt
I would go
for
with just each slide step by step.
yeah.
Like I'm working on a ghost writing client writing a book and just for helping him with the ghost write style. And all I'm doing is basically just prompting each chapter, not go write it all
Yeah,
because it just
let's go
doesn't do it.
anyway.
I think that's too long.
Yeah,
This
it
is
is.
big,
It
yeah.
is too long. But I just what the heck? Might as well just like what about I'm gonna do? Take out one scene of the deer of the elk.
Have you cameoed yourself yet, Frank?
I'm sorry.
Have you added your cameo yet? So you
No,
could be that would be awesome.
Add cameo there, yeah.
I don't know if it's going to do it, but it might be too long. We'll probably get an error, but that's okay.
No, a picture of you, and then you could cameo.
Why would it?
Oh, that's
What would
nice.
I do with? I don't understand.
You could be in the movie, Frank.
Okay. Another thing too. How do you delete? Uh, I got a whole crap load of these things. How do you delete them?
Yeah, there should be some.
The prompt you're talking about?
No, thus, how do I delete him? I got a whole slew a whole slew
Yeah,
of
should be.
projects.
Videos that you don't want.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe there's.
That
Yeah, there's the delete. Yeah.
But all this stuff, how do I delete them?
Maybe they didn't put the delete because at the moment they can afford to keep all the versions while they are in beta.
Well, it said that I got to go to my cell phone,
Ah.
cell phone version, and then I delete them off the cell phone, but it doesn't delete them off the web, the web version. That's okay. That's right.
And
Okay.
Frank, I see there is the Sora logo, the watermark. Is that watermark remains there?
Sora logo?
It's Yellowstone itself.
Yeah.
Some hunt for glory.
Or is it only in the preview?
Some hunt for glory. Some hunt for gold.
No.
Some hunt for justice.
Clicking on it, but nothing.
Maybe when you download it, there is no Sora watermark. Maybe
there is a Sora watermark. They're not allowing in this beta yet to take the Sora. I have a strategy I found to do that, and there are videos. I have it somewhere in ChatGPT. Why is ChatGPT's search engine terrible now?
Hey, it looks like it's doing it. All right, good.
No, I was going to ask. I'm going to ask Dr. Mohammed, why is ChatGPT search so terrible now?
I think it always it's like what we discussed. They make progress and then they mess it up. So they're probably onto a new architecture for doing web search, and they just didn't master it in this last version. So I'm sure that they will come up again with the next version that they're onto something. Because Google did some major changes as well on how they limit the results that are displayed in Google search and so on. So there's a lot going on at that level.
Okay. I mean, the search is just terrible. I mean, and the projects don't load, which is frustrating. Very well.
It was working quite well. I think in the last couple of weeks, I was
How many projects do you have in your ChatGPT?
Not as much as yours, so that's also probably I'm not pushing it.
I have over 55 projects.
Yeah, no, I have less than that.
But I use them for a lot of things, not just for my writing. I use them for asking questions for their personal.
Yeah, we're not talking chats. We're talking projects, Frank. Do you put them in all in projects?
No, these are just
organized.
These I don't know. I haven't organized any of these into projects.
I have them in projects, and I have 55 projects.
Oh my gosh!
With hundreds of chats maybe per project.
I only put about 5 or 6 or 7 because the client
Oh, you keep
because
it.
they're
You keep
all
it.
there. I keep it limited and just keep flooding that chat till it dies. And then now I'm seeing it's dying again. I think there's updates coming. I have a feeling a little birdie
Yeah.
might be saying there is new things to come on the
Oh,
horizon.
there was a major breakthrough from NVIDIA with the graphic cards and how they accelerate the computation that they just did in the last few weeks. So that will certainly translate into some big progress in the coming weeks as well at the AI level.
Wonderful.
Is that the new video is finished? Is ready?
That's right here, but it's not doing it.
Maybe it needs another couple of minutes to.
It takes me my videos to me. It takes a good amount of time.
This is the one now that we said to do the meta.
Oh, this is from the Meta.
Yeah. But like I
I
said,
took the whole from the whole book.
yeah, for the whole thing. But I should be just doing it for the.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. I'll take your meta idea and do this one. See, even
Yeah,
then,
try it out.
this was the change of that one scene, right? And look
Yeah.
what if I ate it all together, it was nothing, just a picture of the elk. But I'm going to try doing this, get it to where I want it, and then do the next one, and then get that where I want it, and then it says you can knit right up here.
Knit and stitch. Yeah, that's
Knit,
good.
stitch. Here we go. Select stitch.
Mhm.
Okay, so
That's a good sign.
yeah, so that's good.
So I didn't know about stitching.
It's right there at the top.
Yeah,
And what does it do?
that's smart.
Well, you'd pick up. It says pick up to select at least 2 drafts to stitch. Okay, but so
Yeah,
just
it's
click on.
already helping you make longer
I see. I post
videos.
them as quickly as I can on the because everything. But yeah, you've made some pretty cool stuff, Frank.
Yeah,
Looks great.
I just see it has a lot of potential, and I'm glad that it is difficult. I mean, there are Sora experts out there, and
I don't think so. If they're already developing and become Sora experts when the platform, if they're a Sora 2 expert, especially for social media, they're a fool. Okay, because it's not time. It's too early. I
Yeah,
mean, how do we even know the algorithm, how it's going to work as a social media platform? This is going to be
But you're
another
among-
TikTok. Go ahead.
No, you're among the early access to Sora, so actually it's you the experts right now.
Yeah, Frank is the expert. Exactly. Not everyone has access, Frank. And that's because you had the golden ticket. And that was me
Yeah.
inviting you. That's why. Or you would not be with Sora right now.
Yeah,
So,
Paul and me, we're out of the game. You guys are in.
yeah, exactly. I mean, what is the social media platform going to mean in so many ways? That's going to be the interesting thing next, guys. What is the social media platform going to be, and what's it going to matter in certain ways? So, I mean, what we learned today, Frank, is your struggles. You're geometrically progressing. When you sent me that prompt, I said, "There's no way it's going to create a video." And I saw the movie you created. I mean, the trailer, the 20-second trailer, and I said, "Oh my gosh, video editors are out of business." And they're not really. They're going to not be able to be creative anymore. So that's the biggest, hardest problem is AI is going to get rid of a lot of people who like to be creative. And it's going to mean the creative's gone. It's all about the idea, the concept, and the implementation. It's not about the creativity anymore because the creativity would be done through AI. One of the biggest things I've seen, guys, how AI is getting better is I did a YouTube thumbnail for a client. I gave it step by step, and it made mistakes, and it created the same thumbnail with the change. That it wasn't doing that a couple months ago. So we're starting to see some geometric progression of the platforms, but go figure. Or you guys could go to Tony Robbins' AI thing, and he's going to say he could teach you guys AI. Frank, I bet you know more than most of these people are going to be at that AI event because they're going to be teaching the basic thing. Tony Robbins and Dean Grazioni are doing this big AI thing. I said, dude, you guys already cornered the market somewhere else. Now you think you can corner the market on AI? Come on.
Yeah, no, the
There's
practitioners
no
will
such
be.
thing as an AI expert. Yes, you you've put some experience in for the last 2 years. Unless you're talking about the guy from IBM, go check out. I'll have to share that podcast with our listeners. With the the VP of development for AI for IBM. And it's very intriguing to see what he says about AI and how he really investigates, and how all of us need to learn vibe coding, but we need to start from scratch. All right. Best places is rtila.com, frankfiore.com, and the hollowmanseries.com. Appreciate it, guys. That was the special Tramelcast of the Neil Haley Show, the Frank Fiore